you're a busy person. You own a law firm. And I didn't know that you had an office in Taipei. Uh, why have you chosen to continue to volunteer as much as you do with NAP?
NAP is like my second family outside of my real family. I always say that when I first joined NAP when I was working at Raytheon, there's a lot of aerospace engineers within NAP from Raytheon, Boeing, um, aerospace, you name it. And growing up, I had a tiger mom and I was just studying all the time. I had no social life. And I was also an introvert back in the day. I was very shy, did not know how to speak to people, make friends, barely had any friends growing up throughout elementary school, middle school, and high school. And it didn't help that I went to so many different schools. I actually went to 4 different elementary schools
Ooh,
and 2 middle schools.
that's a lot.
I mean, everyone's been a kid. You know how tough kids are, with all the bullying and trying to fit in and everything. So every time I try to make some new friends, boom, a new school. And then I'm like the new kid. So I never really made a group of friends I belonged to until I was at Raytheon. And I first joined Raytheon's ERG, the Raytheon Asian Pacific Association, RAPA. And then when I left Raytheon to become an attorney, that's when we decided, you know what, we want to have a group not just limited to Raytheon employees. We
Mhm.
want to have a group that all companies, all industries can join. And that's how NAP Orange County was founded back in the day. And that this was my first group of Asian American professionals that I really felt like I belonged to. We had events together, people took care of each other, we supported each other. And then we learned about leadership together, like it's a win-win situation. So NAB has a special place in my heart because it's the first organization that brought me out of my shell and taught me how to, not be so introverted, how to speak, how not to be have that mentality like the nail that sticks out gets hit, that's just an Asian myth. Like you got to speak up in order to be seen and have visibility and do marketing and branding. So I owe a lot of who I am today to NAP, and I will never forget it.
Oh, thank you so much. And everybody, and you see all the reactions, right? It's the power. It's what Ryan talked about. We all have our own personal stories of our own journeys towards a better future for ourselves. And just like what Liz has just done, very spontaneously, right? We didn't plan on this. Uh, you hear the power of her story. You have yours too. You have yours too.